Hello everybody and welcome back to My Garage Roleplay. Alright, so yeah, it is very early in the morning because I'm a little bit excited for today because yesterday I have received a couple of parts for our Chevy El Camino here in the garage. So let me give you guys a little bit of a rundown of what's going on here. So pretty much I've got still the old parts on this side, but I have gone ahead and ordered everything brand new. Brakes, rotors, some new front shocks. We've got a 3.2 differential as well as new radiator hoses and some new odd bits here and there. So yeah, the last time we pretty much took this thing apart. Now I did go ahead and remove the steering link as well as the steering arm and steering box because that was also worn. So we will be replacing those as well. And I actually do have a little bit of good news from the junkyard owner Ray. He said he did manage to get one of these in, so we can go and cut parts off for our quarter panel over here from that today. So I'm going to try and get this thing running so that we can use this to actually go and collect the parts we need, because I don't really feel like towing the trailer. Now I have actually taken off the tow hitch because I did plan to tow with the Firebird, but yeah, this tow bar is a little too close to the bumper, so I might have to come and take that off again so that we can get it back on our shop truck once we once it's fit for towing, because at the moment it's still a little bit not ready, I shall call it that. Right, so I think what we are going to start off with is pretty much the suspension work to get this thing back on its own four wheels. So I'm just going to go ahead and lift it up again, get it nice and high like that, and then we will start with our front hub carriers. So I did check the condition of all of our control arms over here, and they are still in pretty good condition, so it's above 70%. So yeah, that is still perfect. Right, so let's get all of these parts mounted. So I'm not too sure if this is going to be easy to do from the bottom here, but we're going to try. There we go, that's not too bad. Alright, let's get our steering arm on the opposite side. That goes over here between those two ears. Let's just make sure that is all snug. Alright, let's get our steering link in now. So this is also brand new. So I also checked the strut rods, and I did order 2 new torsion bars. No, I actually did not. I had the torsion bars. So we are going to go ahead and pop these in. They are still quite new. So I'll pop that one in that side, and then we'll grab the other one from under here and pop it in on the other side over there. Right, sweet. So that is sorted. Right, so I've also got 2 brand new front hubs we can get on this. So this will pretty much make the car drive the way it should. Alright, let's get those front rotors, these ones. Let's get them put back onto the car. Alright, and let's zip these down. Alright, and let's grab the other one. Alright, so luckily I still do have coolant. So yeah, I was thinking now for a second I didn't have, but I do have, because we are going to replace our radiator hoses. This is the passenger side. So let's get this put back on. Alright. And let's grab the other one. Alright, so maybe drop some comments down below. How's everybody doing? Are you still enjoying the roleplay series? Yeah, let me know if you also were one of the bidders on the NIF truck, because at the time of recording this it is still up on the auction, because it was a little bit of a delay with the actual auction house, but that is sorted, and at the moment I think of recording this it's sitting at around 265,000 bid. So that is pretty much the auction. hosted by the insurance company for the NIF truck. So yeah, people are actually bidding on it more than I thought. Okay, anyway, so we are gonna get our front wheels mounted. So yeah, I'll eventually get a set of nice wheels for this. So maybe drop me some comments down below. What do you guys think we should go with eventually for this truck? Because the color, I was thinking of going for like a cobalt blue on this. Actually, I actually fell in love with the color when I saw it, so I definitely want to go with a blue for this shop truck. I think that's going to suit it very nicely. But also your suggestions are welcome. I will definitely have a look at those as well. If you've got any ideas for colors, because remember our shop logo, let me just show you the shop logo. So that is the workshop FUNCLE's Auto Works logo that will go onto the shop truck's doors and maybe even on the tailgate if there's space, we'll see. So I want something that will complement that a little bit as well. Right, nearly forgot the front shock absorbers here, so let's get those fitted as well. Zip that down and zip that down. Alright, and the opposite side one. There we go, and there we go. Alright, so that is pretty much the front section sorted. I've got no idea. Yes, okay, yeah, I thought I took the other one for the other side, but I've got it. And then we've got this one. Alright, let's put this back on. Make sure these are all nice and tight, otherwise we are going to lose the brake caliper very soon. Alright, let's grab this wheel. So I hope we're not going to have any rubbing. Yeah, that should be fine. Because I plan to replace this panel as soon as possible. So I did go ahead and fill up the jerry can over there. So that is, yeah, a little bit of gas in there. So on our way to the junkyard, we might actually have to stop for fuel just to get it filled up. And let's grab our differential over here before I forget this and put this thing down, and then we end up going nowhere. Right, so there's 3 bolts over there, and I think there's 5. There should be one on top in the middle. There we go. Alright, now we can lower this thing down. I actually like the look of these wheels on the truck. These I think it's called Ross style rims. They actually look nice. We've got a flat tire on that corner, but that's fine. Alright, so let's grab our fuel tank. Get this fitted. So I think this tank, yeah, it's only got 4 bolts. But yeah, that is sticking out a little bit on our dented quarter panel, but that's fine. Alright, now let's see if we can get some fuel into this gas tank. Okay, let's grab this and see if we can get it poured in and not on the floor too much. There we go. Alright, so that was not a lot, but hopefully it is enough to get us to the gas station. And I think maybe while I'm here, let me grab my air pump quick. Let's see if we can get this tire filled with air a bit. I don't want to overinflate it really. Alright, let's just do one more. There we go. Alright, that one looks fine, so I'm not going to bother with that. But let's get our new radiator hoses fitted. Alright, here's the old one, so I'll just pop it on the table here. We'll get rid of that eventually. Alright, new radiator hose is in. Let's go down here, take this one off. Alright, so yeah, those are looking quite sad actually. But not to worry, we've got 2 brand new ones. Let me just get to that bolt over there. Alright, that is looking very good. Alright, now I think we just need to top up our coolant. Yeah, that is quite low now. So hopefully we won't have any more coolant leaks. Right, so let me get this filled up quickly. Alright, I think that should do. So at least now we don't have any trouble with coolant at the moment. So we'll just have to keep an eye on that. Alright, and yeah, this thing should still fire up. We do have a weak starter, that is why we are having trouble with the motor turning over. Alright, just gonna park it here for the moment. Let's just close up everything, the house door as well. Alright, so I think the junkyard should be open. It is just past 9. Alright, so we are gonna head off to the junkyard and see if we can get those parts. But I nearly forgot my toolbox, because I remember old Ray doesn't have a cutting machine or a grinder. So let's just be sure to have... Yes, we do. Okay, so that should do. We just need to cut off about 2 panels. I think that should sort out our quarter panel issue here. So yeah, let's try that again. Alright, let me just get my seat into position. Alright, we are off. Let's go and see if we can get those parts we need for our quarter panel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over there and yeah, I'll bring you guys back up to speed once we get there. Alrighty, so here we are at the junkyard. So let's first of all go and have a look at this El Camino and say hello to Ray.
You own a car?
I don't really need a whole car, bud. I'll just take the parts I need. So let's go and have a look. Ooh, what is this? A trunklet for a 58 Impala. Yeah, this guy's got a lot of junk in here. Yeah, alright. I can see the El Camino he's got over there. Yeah, he's got quite a lot of parts. There's another roll cage. Oh, this is for a BMW apparently. Alright, so yeah, he's even got a nice little Challenger over here now. Yeah, this thing will do a very nice project on the channel. I don't know, maybe comment down below. Do you guys think we should fix up one of these? Maybe try and make a little bit of money eventually, because our insurance payment is coming in very soon and we're going to have a little bit of money to spend on a project car. So yeah, maybe drop some comments down below. What would you guys like to see as a project car? But yeah, we've got the Jesse over here, also known as an El Camino. So yeah, it's got quite a bit of good parts. We've got a nice steering column here. We might have to grab that while we are here. But we are actually here for the quarter panel mostly, and I think also we might have to get the rocker panel. Doesn't seem to be any rust on that. Yeah, this blue door panel is a little bit crusty, so we're not going to be getting another blue one. So I might actually have to change the interior. So yeah, let me go ahead and grab my toolbox and we'll quickly see if we can get these parts taken off and yeah, see how much Old Man Ray wants for it. Alright, so here we are with our toolbox and I've got the angle grinder in hand now, so I'm going to try and see if I can get this panel cut off. I don't know how much of a chore this is going to be, but yeah, we're going to see how efficiently we can get this removed. There's probably a couple of cuts all over this thing. Alright, I think let's maybe get this door open. Alright, I think this is the final cut for that. Let's see. Oh, there's another one I think that's involved with this. We might actually see more if we can just get the tailgate open here for a second. There we go. Alright, so that should be the one we need. Alright, so let's set this down over here. Yeah, that is looking much better than our panel. And I think we also might have to take this with us. So we'll see. So those two panels, and yeah, I'm not sure if our frame rail is bent, but I should probably be able to bang that straight if there's any problems with that. Alright, let's just see what else we need. Pretty much the steering column. Alright, so we are going to just grab a steering column from here. Might actually take the steering wheel with as well. So I think we've got the wrong steering wheel in our El Camino. Yeah, that isn't looking too bad. Alright, let's just set that down over there. Oh yeah, I did remove the bed stakes off our truck as well. So those are still at the house. Alright, so I'm going to have a chat to Ray and see what he wants for that. So I'm going to take my toolbox out again. And then, yeah, I'll catch up with you guys once we've got all the parts paid up for. Alright, there we have all of our parts. So, yeah, we paid a total of $150 for everything. So this isn't too bad. It's becoming a very cheap fix. I think the engine, well, the suspension parts were a little bit more expensive. And I think what I'm going to do with my toolbox, I'm going to pop this maybe on the passenger seat over here for the time being. Over there. That should be okay. Alright, so let's grab our steering column and just set that down over here. And let's grab our new quarter panel we cut off. I think it should be okay like this. Let's just get it in a little bit better. Alright, so we are good to head off. So yeah, let's get back home and see if we can get these panels mounted. There we go. Yeah, the visibility in reverse is a little bit bad now, but I think we'll be okay. Alright, so I will catch up with you guys once I get back to the house again. It's quite a little bit of a drive, so yeah, we'll just speed up a little bit. Alright, and we are back at her house, and I see I did leave this door open, but I think everything is still fine. So luckily we haven't had any trouble. I think it's because we had the sheriff's car the other day here in the garage. Well, parked outside, so I don't think a lot of people will come and try to mess with our property over here. Alright, but we've got new panels that we need to get mounted onto our pickup truck over here, so yeah, let's just first of all get them offloaded, and we'll set them down over here for now. So I think what I'm going to do is start with the steering column. Right, let's just grab our toolbox over here. And I'm actually just going to do it here under the carport, because we don't really need to go into the garage for this. So let me just hunker down here and get this stripped off. There we go. Alright, so we're going to grab this one and see if we can get it into position over there. Alright, just like that. Yeah, it's already looking a little bit more comfortable inside this pickup. Yeah, I think maybe I need to change the interior color to something different, so give me some ideas, drop some comments down below what color interior we should go with. So I was leaning towards maybe a dark color, maybe the gray, we'll see. But yeah, let's carry on. We're gonna just chop off our quarter panel here as well. So luckily I know what is cooking now. Ah, shucks, I forgot to grab the rocker panel. But that is fine. We can see if we can get that one banged up straighten up a little bit. So yeah, I can't really see all the welds in this. I guess we'll have to just play a little bit of a guessing game here, as they say. Alright, is that gonna do it? Alright, so this one is definitely... I can't really tell if that is damaged. Yeah, it's very hard to tell. But we've got a new one, so we will replace that. Alright, let's get this quarter panel taken off. Alright, let's set that down over here. I think we're going to have to put our broken taillight back for now. Because the other car we took it off did not have a quarter panel. Well, a taillight on the quarter panel. But let's see if this goes on. Yeah, we're going to have to make a plan with the rocker panel or go back to the junkyard and grab that one at some point. Because I'm not too sure if it's going to be... Yeah, look at that. We can pretty much bang it out. Yeah, I might need a little bit of Bondo just to get that sorted. And how's our bumper? Our bumper is still a little bit dinked. Tailgate, yeah, might have a little bit of damage on this quarter, but that's fine. Alright, let's grab our welding machine over here. Just bring this a little bit closer. Alright, let's weld this up. Yeah, we might need a little bit of TLC here and there. Obviously we're not going for a factory fresh car just yet. But that will be great eventually if we can get this thing looking pretty much brand new. Yeah, we've got a little bit of a bed issue here as well, so we're gonna have to see if we can bang that out a little bit. Yeah, I didn't anticipate this much damage actually. Alright, well, at least now we know what the problem is still. Because I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to bang that out. Alright, well, at least we know what parts we need now, still. So I'm just going to put this down inside the garage as well. Alright, so let me grab the blinker. Where's the toolbox? Outside, obviously. Right, let's just grab our taillight and blinker. Although it's broken, I think it'll be better just to have something in that gaping hole. So we'll see if we can get a new one of these ordered. Alright, well, she's starting to take a little bit of shape, so at least I know I need to replace the floor pan in this. Let's maybe quickly have a look and see what other parts we can bend a little bit straight. I think this is going to need a little bit of Bondo. Alright. Is that our frame rail? Yeah, that's a little bit bent still. Yeah, that looks good enough. Alright, there's our screwdriver. I was wondering what happened to that. Ah, there we go. I've got it. Right, so we can just put this back in there. Alright, well, at least it is a little bit of an improvement. We don't have any rubbing issues anymore. So we are going to need a rear bumper and also the floor skin for this. And I think that should pretty much straighten this thing out. Let's quickly have a look and see if we can get some of those panels lined up a little bit better with some Bondo. Now we need to actually clean it up a bit. First, let's grab the hose from the inside. Just want to see where we need to go with this. Alright. Well, that's as good as it's gonna get, so we're probably gonna have to replace the panel to get it 100% straight. See if we can sort this out a little bit. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. We've got a little bit of filling to do over here. Ah, noticed we don't have the trim here, and I think ours is a little bit bent. Let's quickly just rinse that dust off a little bit again. Alright. See, this panel actually cleans up very nice. But the rest of the car, yeah, it doesn't want to wash off, so that's probably, yeah, deep into the paint by now. Right, so we were trying to have a look over here at our tailgate. Still see a couple of dents here and there. Alright, let's just rinse off the whole thing over there. Okay, should reach. Alright, let's go over here. Alright, let's put our hose back. Right, I really do want to see if I can get this tailgate sorted out. I've got a little bit of damage on this quarter panel as well. Nothing too serious. This was at least fixable. Now we are doing a little bit of Bondo over the rust, but that's fine. We are gonna send this into the paint shop very soon. So I wonder if this was related damage to the opposite side. It'll just be interesting to know. Alright, but I don't see any dents on these panels. Just a little bit of rust, but that's about it. So we'll need to get a new bed skin for this, or a bed floor. Let's see if we can get this panel straightened out a little bit. I think that's gonna be the best we can get it for now. just check this panel. Is that still fine? Yeah, we've got a little bit of a gap issue over here, but that's fine. Might have to actually replace this rear panel of this bed, but that's also fine. I mean, at the end of the day, it is a shop truck, so it's not really gonna be perfect, but it'll be nice if we can get this thing looking proper. But I think for now that is pretty much all I'm gonna do on this. So let's just get our toolbox back in and our grinder, because Tom asked me to stop by his shop quickly, because he's got a vehicle that we just need to take the engine out of. So I think that's what we are gonna do. We are gonna head over to Tom's shop quickly and see if we can get his customer's car, the engine taken out, because apparently the engine is blown. Alright, so let's head over there and see what it's all about. I forgot to stop for gas, but we seem to be okay. So yeah, we can pretty much fill up once we get there, because yeah, Tom is still probably busy with the customer's vehicle. Alright, so yeah, we are very happy with our shop truck. It's driving like brand new actually now that the suspension is sorted out. So I think this is going to be a much better shop truck for us than the little NIF truck was. Although I must say it did a very good job for the time we had it. So it's just very unfortunate that it was written off. I would have probably still drove it if that hadn't happened. But luckily a change is as good as a holiday as well, they say. Alright, let's park up here next to Tom's shop truck. Here we go. Alright, so let's have a look at the customer's vehicle over here, and then we'll stop for gas before we go back home. I must just remember. Alright, so yeah, I should actually tell Tom there is a Challenger like this at the junkyard, so that he can get maybe the parts he needs from it. She's also missing a rear bumper on this. But yes, we are here for this. So it looks like the engine blew on this, and I've got no idea how that happened, but we all know what can cause this type of failure in an engine, and that is running it without oil, like we have done with our Firebird a couple of episodes ago. Alright, so we'll take this out. It's quite mangled, but that is fine. I think Tom won't mind if I put it on his little shelf over here. He's got all his sandbags over there as well. Right, so there we go. Right, so we've got the engine out, and I actually should have taken the exhaust off. So we'll just lay that down over here. Yeah, that's still in pretty good condition. I was actually surprised I was able to pull it out from there, but yes, we've got it. Right, so now this is probably going to go to Spartan, unless if Tom wanted me to do this. So I will just hang on to this and see what he wants me to do. So we'll take that with us, and then we will quickly go across to the gas station and yeah, top up our gas tank, and then we will head back home with our shop truck over here. Alright, so let's pull up to the gas station. I think the fuel filler is on the driver's side. Right, I think we should reach. Alright, so here we go. I'm curious to see how much this is gonna take. Alright, so we've got a full tank now. It's about 55 liters more or less. So we will, yeah, I think, see how far we can go on a full tank of gas. So I'm not too sure how healthy this engine is, but yeah, we will eventually service that as well. It does start up very easily. It's just the starter motor is a little bit worn. Alright, but we are going to head back home and have a little bit of a chat with Tom about this engine a little bit later on and hear what he says. Alright, and we made it safely back to our house with the blown engine. So yeah, I'm not too sure what's going to happen with this, but we are just going to pop it onto our engine stand over here. And then I will give Tom a call and see what he wants me to do with it. So we've got our wrench over here, and let's just zip it down like that. And then yeah, we'll see if he wants us to rebuild this engine, because I'm not too sure if Spartan is available, because the last time I checked he was out of town. So we will see. Yeah, it depends on how quickly we need this engine to be running. But yeah, I think that will be a wrap for this episode. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate every view, every like. And also remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I will appreciate it very much. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can get the bed skin as well as the rocker panel that we need for this, because obviously this one is a little bit wonky, but we'll see how we can get that sorted out. But yeah, until the next time, cheerio.